Alrighty, hello and good evening. It's a boy named Sue. Once again, coming at you live straight from Big Potato. We're back with more Elden Ring New Game Plus 2 tonight, and we're going to be working towards getting ourselves ready for the DLC again. Just gonna jump right into it. And we're going to start out by going and finding a couple of the different NPCs up here, the Three Sisters. Excuse me. And not that anybody really watches or anything, but I know I said that I was going to be playing Fallout today, and not more Elden Ring. But just like the past God knows how long, Elden Ring's just been on my mind. And then I actually, when I got home from work today, and I was eating my, scarfing down my little microwave dinner, I ended up watching another streamer, and they were playing Elden Ring. It's their first playthrough, and they were fighting Firefly. That streamer is Gloom Shadows, and if you don't know that person, that streamer, you should definitely check them out. They're really funny. They're really, really good at the game. They're really good at just FromSoft games in general. They do a bunch of challenge runs, crazy shit that would never be possible for a little guy like me. Yeah, no, like playing on like guitar controllers and dance pads, and doing like no-hit runs or deathless runs. Yeah, she's great. Definitely check her out. And the community that she has is very, very nice as well. I actually found her from a different streamer called Dahlia. Also, if you don't know her, definitely check her out. She's done deathless runs of, I believe Elden Ring, but also Sekiro, I believe Bloodborne as well. Again, crazy shit that I would never be able to do, but and their communities are just great. Yeah, Dahlia was actually the first one that I was really like watching whenever I first came to Twitch a while back. Because, I mean, I'm just obviously kind of out of touch with a lot of the internet. So she was just somebody that I just happened upon back when she was first playing Elden Ring. And like basically like everybody I follow on Twitch, or at least a lot of the first people I follow on Twitch, it was all people that like she suggested. It was like, as I said, Gloom Shadows, and who are some of the other ones? There's Seacat Play, Elisa Prey. There's another channel that she recommended that's more of like a news, or like, yeah, I would say news channel. Like he talks more about like current events and stuff. 27 Club. He's also very good.
Oh,
But yeah,
you?
didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
Sorry,
But
Your
yeah.
Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls. Ah, Your Worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pythia a little something by way of compensation?
I don't really know if I want any of this crap. Do I have the Ripple Blade, I wonder? same with that black shield. I like to collect things, even if I don't end up necessarily using them. I do have a ripple blade, but do I have two? Excuse me.
Ah, please.
But yeah, didn't want to be talking over him, but I didn't mean to go off on a tangent about like all these other streamers. Uh, Not that like my endorsement wouldn't matter either way because nobody watches. But yeah, on the off chance that anybody actually watches that section of the stream, definitely check all those people out. They're a lot more professional than me, as well as just yeah, they have actually have movies, and it's just a great time every time that I pop into any of those streams. Where like even if I'm not like watching their streams, I catch VODs a lot of the time because I work so much, and then I've been hopping on stream myself to try to spark my interest in games again. But I definitely still check them out, even if I'm not like coming into the live streams as much as I used to be. And there are more people that I could shout out as well, but alright, I know where we are. I don't want to redo all of this, so we'll teleport back up to the moon gazing grounds. I was just answering a message from my girl. Pretty sure she was just getting off work. Where I'm at, it's like after 10 o'clock. I used to work jobs that I had to work past that time, and now I am too old for that shit. Yeah, the restaurant I work at closes 9 o'clock on the weekends, and even that is late for me. Yeah, I'm so fucking old now. Pretty sure Saluvius is, or Celivus, however you pronounce this stupid idiot's name. Pretty sure his tower is locked until you talk to Ronnie, right? Looks like it. I've got a little kitty on my lap. Eventually I'll have to get a face cam just so I can share my little kitty cat with anybody who happens to pop into the stream. He's a little baby. He's my little co-pilot. He spends most of my streams in my lap. He'll usually get up at a certain point. It's great though. He is getting aggravated that I stop petting him. He'll like push his little paw out and like pat my hand, like telling me that he wants pats. 2 seconds responding to a message. Also, I'm gonna pop my message in the chat really quick about audio issues. Alright. If anybody does actually happen to watch the VODs and you experience like the staticky audio issues I've been running into, I am very sorry about that. If you skip through a couple of minutes, usually it stops. But I have no idea what triggers it. It's probably the fact that I'm streaming from a baked potato and also on Xbox One. And I'm using like an Afterglow headset as my mic. So I am sorry, but yeah.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way, though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away, and it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved. And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark thou seekest...
Okay, if that's all you'll say, I will be gone. Well, that'll be a pain when we want to go back up there. I didn't mean to send the elevator back up. Yeah, well. What? I haven't watched, excuse me, I haven't watched Vati's or Iron Pineapple's videos, or any of the big preview videos on Shadow of the Air Tree because I want to go in pretty well blind. I've watched the trailers and stuff, but I don't want to see anything huge. But I saw like a tiny clip just scrolling through stuff earlier, and it was like showing a couple of the different areas in the DLC. And man, it looks beautiful. I'm excited. I guess we can check out what's at King's Realm. Why do I feel like there's a revenant there, though? I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I don't remember a lot of this game, even though this is my third playthrough. What does this say? There's always weak foe. Right here. You can tell because all the messages and the way the floor looked. Okay, so I can't remember for sure what's down here, but I am pretty sure it's a Revenant. So let us prepare accordingly. Don't mess up. Stop. And that's why I have the heal on. Because I really suck at fighting those things. All that for a third version of a sword that we already have. It's so hard to remember where everything is though, like... No, it's not like imperative for me to go through each and every one of these dungeons, but I can't remember where all the cool shit is. Come on, get down here. What are you waiting for? Okay. Maybe we head south down that way? You could hit up this here catacomb and climb up and check out the belfries. Oh man. It was a long day today. I didn't have any trainees today though. It's always so weird training people. I don't know. Feels like not so long ago that I was just like fresh out of high school. Or like food service jobs like what I'm working. I don't know. It's weird having the role reversed now. I was joking with my boss because we were getting to the point where we really needed help with the restaurant and it wasn't looking great, and I was like, well, the new season of The Bear is going to be dropping soon, and that means that everybody's going to be like, oh, I want to be a chef now. I'm not saying that it definitely happened, but sorry, Edgar. Excuse me, yeah, a lot of raw dumplings, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, it'll be a... Yeah, actually I don't want none of that. Alright, I can't remember what's down here. There being something I hate down there. I can't remember if it is a revenant or if it is a watchdog. I remember something being down here that I looked at the first time I played this game, and I was like, fuck no. But maybe I'm just misremembering. A lot of these places do look very similar. So far no Revenant, so if I'm remembering correctly, it has to be further in here. I see him up there, right? Oh no, that's just roots. For some reason I thought I saw one of those gargoyles hanging off the wall. Or the imps, whatever they're called. Well, this is definitely not a trap. Well, that was about as close as it could have been. It's like, oh yeah, this is definitely a trap, and then I would just walked right in and almost got killed by the trap. I still haven't found the route to the boss then. Is there a... what's this say? Time for Edge. What? That's just embarrassing. This different illusory wall. I think there's more illusory walls in this one catacomb than what there has been in the rest of the game that I've played up to this point. Okay, here we go, what's through here? Behold, light. Okay. Let's get our buffs going. What's it gonna be? What? It's this stupid one. Alright, how do I figure out where the stupid snail is? fun. Yeah, no, I forgot about that one. Okay, so we'll take the chance, I guess. By that I mean use this, because the last couple of times I've used the teleporter to take me back to the entrance, just crashed the game. We will ride back up the hill. We'll rest up first though, get our flask back. I have such a hard time choosing like a favorite region in this game. It's like I'm riding through like different regions, and like whenever I'm like actually riding through them, I'm like, oh man, I think this might be my favorite. And then I go to a different one and I'm like, oh no, this one. I would have to like break them down differently, you know, like which one was my favorite just aesthetically and which one was my favorite from like a design standpoint, or like, I don't know. I forget exactly what is here. Gesture here, right? And then something happens. I already have it on here. Is that doing anything? Oh, it did. Derp derp. Yeah, buddy. Cat was patting my hand again. Bloodstains. There's a lot of bloodstains up here for no trap. I wish I could remember what was up in that chest. Oh, it's because everybody's trying to do some slick shit on the way down. spirits up here. Razz them up a little bit. Probably switch our weapon. Use something that'll do more damage. Get our buffs. And we'll have Ancient Dragon on. I feel like that could do some good damage. I didn't think we were close enough, but oh well. Alright, that was kind of worth it, I guess. Not really. Helping a steeple does like the exact same damage as for like a regular R2. Playing sloppy. What else is ever new? When you have this many flasks and you do this much damage, you don't really need to worry about playing that sloppy, you know? I think that anything of remarkable value we've already included. So I think it was like one of the crystal tiers or whatever. Okay, so you know what? Before we start exploring over here to the east, let us go back to the round table, and we'll see if Roger has anything else to say since we talked to Ronnie. I can't remember how you go about progressing things there.
got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact.
I really enjoy all the NPCs in this game. I'm not saying that the Souls series, they were forgettable or anything, because they weren't. They're some of the best. But, I don't know. Just as like a whole, I don't know, I really do enjoy the NPCs in this game. Since we talked to him, we'll run back over while we're here and see if we can just do some random upgrades.
Well, I took you no man to lay out your own.
If nothing catches my eye right away, we'll just move on. Because we've already got quite a few things upgraded. I did make the mistake the last time I played of accidentally upgrading a Wakizashi the entire way. So that was good. I really needed to use one of my ancient dragon smithing stones on that. I think we're good. I'm not seeing anything jump out at me that I need to have upgraded right this second. So we'll actually, before we start exploring the rest of Liurnia, we'll go and we'll talk to Ronnie again and get things moving there, because whatever she has to say and like her vassals, I'm sure will end up getting pointed in a couple of directions where we can start doing some things. I forget where like Blythe ends up going. I want to say you end up going to Shiofra River, or however you pronounce that. I want to see you go there first. But I cannot remember. If I like Blythe's screens. Yeah, I think I like the way that those look better.
The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt.
Oh,
Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme.
it's not a
What's
well-laid
more,
scheme. It's
If
very
my
obvious.
past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is in my service a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerer's arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all.
Oakley dokley.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am E.G., the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success.
It's funny I haven't talked to Blythe, so I didn't even know that we were going to Nokron, huh?
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani.
Together!
Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together.
Together! Sorry.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave, the eternal city of Nokron that lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't. Don't keep you waiting.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling.
You must be my least favorite character in the game.
I've heard all about you. I am Celovis, preceptor
Gideon.
in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Tough shit, buddy. That's just what I do.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside. Come and pay me a visit. Should.
Wish I could just kill him. Can I just? Yeah. See, like, I was like, can I just kill him? I should save the game and try, is what I was about to say. And I'm like, no, you can't do that shit. This is not one of those games. Is there an invisible wall? Do I have to go back and talk to her now that I've talked to all these idiots? I think that might be the case.
Allow me to forewarn thee. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's
Oh, of
body
course.
is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Good news, like the word of Jesus Christ, our Savior.
I shall soon enter, and it will be. I look.
Let's go to talk to this asshole IRL, and then we're gonna look at the map and make the decision of whether or not we're going to explore the eastern part of Liurnia tonight, or whether we're going to go down the well in Mistvale, or Mistwood. I said Mistvale.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you? Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
I don't think I will ever be able to do that. Like, I know that you get, like, different items. And I do kind of, like, want to see, like, all the different things that can happen in the game. But I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that to Nefeli. I don't know. I always feel, like, really, really bad fucking over the NPCs in these games. It's like in Sekiro, I forget exactly like what you could do to the one like big guy. You could send him down to that doctor or something. I was like, absolutely not. How could you do that? Let's go to Knockground first. Have we even talked to this idiot down here since we took his fort back? I don't know that we have. does it matter? We've beaten Godric, so has he already, like, moved? I don't know. We'll check before we, ride over to the well. I guess we don't even need to ride over to the well, we can just teleport down. We already rode down. Although, it is kind of cool just riding down, you know? Like, even though I've done it like so many times, riding that elevator down into the underground is always just really, really cool. If this idiot can talk to the demi-humans, why didn't he tell them, hey, this guy's cool. You don't need to worry about him.
Is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric.
Godric
but
is
a
dead.
true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin for a true and...
Okay. Just making sure he had nothing else to say. Now, off to the well. And we are just gonna ride over. So we should be going due north. If I remember though, there's a big fuck no bear right by the well. I could be wrong though. I'm wrong about a lot of things. remember correctly, there is like a lot of big mobs up here. And I'm not messing around. So we'll get the big mob weapon out in case we need it. And yes, I know I can ride to it. How much damage do we do against these guys with this? Do a little bit. Oh my god, there's a bubble coming so slowly. What am I gonna do? How am I messing up so badly? I don't love the platforming in the game, but comparing it to like trying to do shit, really just walk in the rafters of like An Orlando in the first Dark Souls. Yeah, I'll take this any day. At me with your little toe beans, Percy. I'm talking to my cat, I'm sorry. We have that? I think that might be new. Sorry. Yeah, no. I had the big bubble, but I didn't have that one. So I'm pretty sure I didn't. Well, I panicked and I jumped down before I grabbed the item, so we'll have to climb back up here. I had like a flashback though, and I'm pretty sure that like whenever I was playing this in either New Game or New Game Plus, and I was doing that part, I grabbed the item, and I didn't kill the beetle in time, so I didn't get the spell. But I can't really remember. That was not especially worth it, if I'm being honest, but oh well. It was the friends we made along the way that was really what made it worth it, you know? I really hate these people leaving these messages all over the place. Why is it always like where I'm trying to like do something? Leave your cheeky message a little bit further away from the interaction, you know? I just can't abide that all these guys are just here, you know? They were just standing there and I took that personally. this little crab. Seal rocked into it. Turns out it does quite a bit. I don't need to slaughter the crab's children. As long as they leave me alone. If that person got killed by the crab or what it was. So there's 8 of those that we need to light, and then we get to fight one of the ancestor beasts or whatever. This inseparable sword's really good. The range on this attack is just, I'm very impressed by it. I haven't tested it, but I feel like it goes further than Dark Moon. I don't hit the guy I'm going for, I just hit the deer. That's great. We almost rolled right off the edge there. Don't know if I've been down here before. I don't have more than one of those, then I think this is somewhere that I've never been before. Yep. Again, this is my third playthrough, and I'm just still finding stuff that I didn't see before. I don't know how I didn't see this, but there it is. It's my good old friend Blythe from East Stars.
Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right? Leave this place to me. If either of us learns anything, and if we reach a dead end, Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time.
I was skipping through because I thought that all the dialogue was going to be the same, and then he said something new. Oh well. Do we try to light the fires before we go and talk to Celibus? A lot of pores. Just take out all the wildlife too, just fuck everything. These heathens the guidance of grace. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just being stupid. Good at that. I was like, what's that sound? It's some asshole sniping me with a stupid bow. I thought I was gonna get the timing right on that. have here? Eh. Always take smithing stones. I was literally about to say we just have to make sure we avoid these stupid lightning balls because they never fail to fuck me up. Can you destroy the lightning balls? Well, it would help if we, you know, shot the thing in the right direction. After it goes off one time, does it just go away? Yeah, it does. I can't remember if whatever is up here is worth it or not. So, in tradition, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna waste our time and do it. Let there be house. Am I missing something before I drop down there?
customer.
You have. Oh, it's my favorite. If Blurker was here, he'd give me some shit for buying some stone sword keys.
Goodbye. Till next time.
Flowers remind me of, what were they called? They're like a enemy that you found in like the swamps in, Dark Souls 1 and, 3. You found a lot of them in Farrell Keep. Oh, that's not the thing we light. It's further up the way. I forget how many we've lit. Good thing we're within sight. Stop it. Alright, so we have 5 lit. That means we need 3 more. say there's one in like a central kind of location. But maybe I'm thinking of that gateway that's over there. Oh, there it is. Alright, that's just two more. I want to say that they're up the hill, maybe? Nice. Nailed it. I don't know where the fires are that we need to light, but I don't need anybody sniping me 100 yards away. Birds have the right idea. The range on that attack is pretty ridiculous, though. Alright, so we can go and do that. What is up this way? Have I ever gone up this way? Wrong sword. Okay, yes, I've definitely been up this way. You have to come up this way, right? No? This is why we buy every stone sword key. So we never have to worry about that shit. Get this grace real quick. Is there a way up to that Dragonkin boss from here? Okay, so I don't think we can get up there. Alright, let's just make it easy on ourselves. Teleport back to the bank. Elden Ring streams always go by so quickly. I am deciding what I'm going to use against this thing. Oh, I didn't realize it took you outside of a fog wall. I was about to say, let me at least hit it once. I want to see what kind of damage it does. It's crazy, like, yeah, no. Look at how much more damage that does. We're like this on all of our talismans that we have on weapons. Okay. We have a little bit more than an hour left to the stream, I would say. I am going to take a quick intermission so I can run to the restroom. And I will be right back. back. Wrong button. Okay. Let us go back above ground. Go talk to this asshole.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate. Well, well. You're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Man, I forgot about how much running around this shit was.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning? Well, well. Sullivis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine.
I don't blame you, I hate him too.
It will help you, my apprentice. I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny. Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. A I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice. Is that a scroll? Very well. I'll be sure to never lose.
Pretty sure I have all of these. Okay, back down, talk live.
Ah, well met. What news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat.
Jeez, Blythe, you could have been like, oh, he's behind you. Look out, bro. Alright, you were saying?
What news? So Rani's... That reminds me of something. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Damn it. Alright, everybody shut up so we can talk.
Ah, well met. What news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis. That reminds me, there's a festival being held. It's a festival of combat. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
Oakley dokley, buddy. See you there. We'll see if we end up starting Caelid tonight. We're gonna hop up here, and then we're probably gonna go back to Liurnia and explore the eastern part really quick. And then, depending upon how quickly we do that, which is probably not gonna be that quick, probably not even gonna finish doing that tonight. But I guess depending, might end up starting Caelid a little bit. Streaming and playing games more has definitely like improved my mood, I would say. But it hasn't been doing great things for me when it comes to my sleep. But I never really slept that much to begin with, so enough. We don't need two holy weapons. Okay. Well, I couldn't remember what was over there. Again, it wasn't really that worth it, but oh well. Alright, go over to this artist shack, I guess. Again, we probably got like around an hour left. I know I have been saying for the past like 3 days that I was gonna play something else besides Elden Ring, like Fallout. But tomorrow when we get on, we are gonna be doing another Crab's Treasure. I don't wanna forget what I'm doing in that. Or lose my touch too much. This is how we drop down to Jarberg. Should we just go ahead and do that? Is this... no, you gotta start down here. It's a real pain in the ass, I remember this. Maybe it'll help if we take one of those cottons. That way if we mess up a little bit, it's forgiving, hopefully. That was crazy how quickly that dissipated, I guess. Oof. Wasn't sure I was gonna make that one. Alright. This is probably one of the chillest places in the game.
Hello, Cos. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us Jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate? Gosh. Truly.
That's wonderful news. It's not easy being potentate, though. I know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame. Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Potentate or not, come back and visit me. When you can. Don't look so glum. We can still chat. Come back.
Go back to the shack and then we'll go down the hill to the study hall. Wrong way. So we ride across here and then we go down. Thought 2 hits was gonna do it. You guys fucked right off. Is there a grace this way if we go over the hill? There might be. too. I guess we'll come back. Hates you. Everybody hates you. That's heresy. Gonna run out of places to run. Or is this a full circle? It's probably a full circle, and see if there's a ladder or anything that takes us further up. Seen anything. Do see something up in the rafters though. You might be able to get that later though, because I know that like you flip the tower, right? Oh look, ladder. That's what I was looking for. Carefully because I'm clumsy. Almost didn't see you there, Ratatouille. Not sure if I had that either. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything up here. Buddy. Is there anything on any of the chandeliers? It's so hard to see. feel like losing all of those runes, so use one of our 87 sacrificial twigs in case we fall here. Why I took that. That was an item, it's just a candle. Trying to kill some of these noble mobs as I see them, because I know that I'm pretty sure at the very least I've heard people say that you can get like a rare weapon drop off of them. I don't think that it's anything like crazy. I think it's like the noble slender sword or something. We should try the pleat on it. This one has more health than it wants. take this down and hit up whatever race is immediately in the vicinity. It's not nearly as far down as Giofra. Keep pushing on for a little bit longer. Maybe about another half an hour or so just to even it out to a 3. But definitely getting a little tired. Oh fuck. I beat you. Look at that, my favorite stone sword key. Oh, can you say fuck no? There's gonna be a room there. gonna be like hiding behind a fucking bush or something. Oh, the room bear's up that way if we go around there. Well, it's nice knowing ya. What's actually in this ruin? Besides just a bunch of horned archer dudes. It's the Frenzy Flamestone. Shows how little I know about this game. No, I'm on my fucking third playthrough. For some reason I thought that was like one of those things that you activate and follow the little ghost boy around. Hey babe, how's it going? Welcome in. You're stopping in the twilight hours of the stream. I am definitely running out of steam. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these things stand still like this. It's weird. Do you work tomorrow? Like all day tomorrow? I should have started whacking it. Close, or 4 to 10:30. I guess 10:30 isn't closed for that place, but that's cool. At least you get to sleep in. My new schedule, I'm supposed to be having half days on Thursdays. There's another one up here. Are you seeing out of the Thursday half days or to the second mausoleum up here? Switch out the pole blade because you're not going to make the tree bleed. Let's put health and steeple on there. Alright. do it, let's do it. Let's do the Terra Magical buff. So anyways, I just started last. Let's get our buffs going. Ancient Dragons didn't really work that great last time. Guess we could try Blackblade, but I don't think that's gonna work great either. Best bet is just using straight up health and steeple black flame skills. That's some good damage. Those 2 hits. Yeah, no, this thing doesn't stand a chance. I say as I get killed. Wow, that's pretty funny. Making me look like a fool in front of my girlfriend. You have done that yourself. It's a little Star Wars reference for you. Is the game freezing on me? The game might be freezing on me. Yeah. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be our sign then. Usually, like, I finish up by beating one of the bosses. And that was the plan, was beating the tree avatar there. unsettling that the game is doing this. Oh no. Doesn't sound like it's going to get like heated to the point of like violence? Or do they just sound like they're doing their usual? Or is this the same neighbors that you had before that were always like yelling? I don't know what you're saying about it being dark. Oh, well that's a reasonable thing to be screaming about. You know? The game is not loading. Like I'm trying to like, I've quit out 3 times now and I've tried to like reboot into the game. And it keeps saying checking save data and it's not loading it. So I believe that I'm going to have to like do a full reboot of the console and pray to God that my save didn't get corrupted. Because that would really, really suck for Dead. Got too lit and lost the remote, huh? First world problems, man. Back in my day, we had to walk uphill in the snow barefoot to change the channel. Haven't bought in a while. Well, I mean, I guess she hasn't lost the remote in a while. Okay, well, this is an underwhelming end, but it's okay. I don't like going to bed feeling like I accomplished anything anyway. Well, I'm gonna hop back on tomorrow after I get off work, and we're gonna mess around with some crab stream. And then next week we'll fit in a little bit of Fallout somewhere so that I don't forget what I'm doing. But it is going to be a pretty Elden Ring heavy week. as we get ready for this DLC to drop. And I don't think that I am going to be ready when the DLC drops, but it'll be okay. I can be behind. But I hope you have an awesome night, babe. Thanks for stopping in at the end. It's always awesome. Hope that the neighbors settle down so that you can get some rest. I don't think that there's anybody else who's stuck around for this part of the stream, but there happens to be, then it's always awesome having anybody here. But alrighty. It was fun to watch. You got to like